Have you ever wondered why some developers get amazing results from GitHub Copilot while others barely use it? Most developers only use Copilot for code completion, but the real power of GitHub Copilot is hidden inside Copilot Chat. Today, I will show you 5 powerful ways to use Copilot Chat. Those are Ask Mode, Explain Code, Generate Code, Debug Code, and Refactor the Code. By the end of this video, you will know how to use Copilot Chat like a senior software engineer. So let's get started. Welcome back to this GitHub Copilot Master Series. In previous videos, I explained about what is GitHub Copilot and how to create prompt files and also what is prompt engineering. Today we are focusing on GitHub Copilot Chat. Think of Copilot Chat as your AI pair programmer. So instead of just generating code, it can answer the questions, explain existing code, create new code, find the bugs, and also improve code quality. So let's see in an action. Let me open the VS Code. So here in the VS Code, I am using the GitHub Copilot. So I have already logged into this one. Okay. So now let me show what are these options. So under chat mode, this is the chat mode. On chat mode, we have these 3 options like agent mode, ask mode, and plan mode. Okay. Let me type like you have to select ask mode, and I'm typing like what is dependency injection in Spring Boot. So here I'm asking the question like what is dependency injection in Spring Boot. So it is clearly explaining like what is dependency injection, and it is showing some of the examples, and it is also showing how Spring Boot implements this one. So clearly it is explaining this one. So instead of searching Google or Stack Overflow or documentation, you can simply ask here directly in the Copilot. Here this ask mode this ask mode explains this one. This ask mode helps to get the answers quickly. Next, coming to explain mode. For example, here we have this method. So I want to understand what is this method represents. So while you are selected, it is automatically showing like under app.js, we have selected from line number 11 to 28. So simply ask here, explain this code. So this Copilot try to understand this code. What are the selected code, and it explain to us each line by line. See here. So it is clearly showing like step-by-step breakdown. What is this valid form, and what are the code we used, and mainly represents what is this one. So this way we can use like understand the existing code. And next I'm explaining about what is this plan mode. So if you select as a plan, and it gives a complete plan about your prompt. For example, I want to create an Android app with simple login form. So this is the prompt. I want to create an Android app. So instead of directly creating the code, it should give the plan. Okay. So what is the advantage of with this one, right? In the plan you can completely see. So if you see here, it is asking some questions. So before automatically taking and generating the code, it is asking some questions. So for example, here you want to implement the Kotlin or Java. Our preference is Kotlin, and I want to separate Android project or existing one. I want to new separate project one. And these are options like mark local authentications. Yeah, I need a demo. And about the modern API, yes, correct. So it is in plan mode. So before creating the complete plan, it asks these questions for clear understanding. Now it is generating the plan about implementing the login page for the Android application. See, now the complete plan is ready. So if you see here, like it is explained like project setup. The project setup, like what is the minimum API level. So here it is taking like 24 plus. So if you want to increase like 26 or something, you can update this plan mode. And this is the UI structure. So what for the UI structure, what it is taking, and for the state management, and also the like what are the activities. So these are the activities, it automatically selected like main activity, login screen, home screen, like this one. So if you want to add few more activity pages, you can update this plan. So I'm okay with this plan. So next thing is we have to select the agent mode and click on the start implementation. So this way we can easily plan our whatever the requirements we have, then we can start implementing. So this is the main difference between the plan mode or agent mode. In the agent mode, if you select this one and if you click on start implementing, it generates the code. Okay. Next usage is debugging the code. For example, if you face any errors while running your code, this Copilot helps us to resolve those issues. So let me recreate intentionally to face some issues. Here I'm adding some extra characters in if condition. Okay, I'm trying to run this code. So it should show an error. It should show some errors here because the syntax is okay. So now if you see here, it is throwing some error. So let me ask Copilot to resolve these issues. Copy this error and ask resolve following issue. I'm pasting this issue. So now the Copilot chat try to understand this error and compare with the existing app.js one and give the suggestion. See, simply it is able to find the issue. So here it is giving the suggestion like we have to remove this one. So I'm keeping this one, just keep one. Now run it. So this way we can resolve the issues. And the next usage is refactor the code. For example, if you want to use these two options to refactor by implementing like solid principles, what I can do is simply select this code and say this refactor this code using solid principles. So now it try to analyze the existing code and refactor this code but with the solid principles. See here how it is taking line by line. Here first it is taking this one, and so now if you see here, it updated the code by implementing the solid principles. So this way you can use this Copilot chat based on your usage. So we have to use properly with this all the like agent mode, ask mode and plan mode. Okay, let me conclude this one. So if you have any questions or you want to understand anything, you have to use this ask mode. Okay, and if you want to implement brand new application or you want to implement a new feature, first you have to get the plan mode. So in the plan mode, the Copilot gives a complete plan like what we have to implement and what are the constraints we have to maintain. So before updating the code, then once the plan is ready, we have to select the agent mode. So finally the agent mode generate the code based on your plan. So this way we can use this Copilot chat very effectively. Thank you.